everyone, it's Lee here at Gnome and Backyard. And if you remember, probably about 6 months ago, I showed you guys how to make gnome door hangers with these hangers from the Dollar Tree. And they usually do come with a graphic on one side. This is the only one I have left, and I already had happened to paint this for a project back at Valentine's Day that I didn't do. Shh, don't tell anybody. But at the time, many of you were able to find these, and that was awesome, but some of you weren't able to find them. When I was at the Dollar Tree yesterday, I saw they had something else we can use for the same idea. They have these cute little dry erase boards. And in case yours does not have that other door hanger, you can use this one. These are really sweet. And I'm really liking these for the kids and the grandkids. This would be a this would be a fun summer project to do with them. You know, even closer back to school if you want to just get them a little bit more in the mood to go back to school and have some fun with them. So what you're gonna need is one of these dry erase boards from the Dollar Tree. And I think for this one, we're gonna make this one a children's one. I'm going to leave the marker on the side because I have an idea. You're gonna need a little swatch of faux fur, and I chose pink to go with this one, maybe for a little girl's room. And all we are going to do is I am going to run my hot glue across the top of my fur, and then I am going to actually put a little bit on the front of my board. Now, I am going to put my fur down a little bit lower, and I'll show you why. I am keeping it a little loose on this one end in the back so that we could keep the pen here. Now that's your choice. You can obviously, the pen comes off, maybe we'll reattach it now. The pen comes off, the little clip comes off, and you know what, maybe, well, it'll be your choice. We'll leave it off for now, and I just didn't want anybody to lose the marker that came with it, but we're gonna leave it off for now, and then you can decide later on where you wanna put it. So, we left a little space up top here. We just hot glued our faux fur onto the bottom half. And if you do want to finish it off in the back to make it more finished, that's fine. I just didn't want to use up that much fur. I am going to take, I had a little piece of a Hawaiian lei left over, so I'm going to cut a little, I forgot my scissors. Hold on. I am going to just cut a little piece off because I like to leave, I don't like to leave my fur at the very top unfinished. So I am going to hot glue this cute little strand from the Hawaiian lei. You don't have to use that. You could use rope. You could use flowers. You could use ribbon. Anything you have around the house will be just fine for this. I just happened to have this and I thought it was really cute. I thought it went well with the little party dots. I thought this still gave it a little bit of a party feel. So I am going to finish securing it to the back. Okay, and then all we have to do is add one of our pom-pom noses. These pom-poms, I get them, you could get them in any craft store actually. I've gotten them in Michael's before and Hobby Lobby in the past. And I like this because I just think it's really cute and sweet. It's fluffy. And for a little girl's room, this is absolutely adorable. Okay, how cute would this be to hang on the door? That is really sweet. And my thoughts were, if we leave it down far enough, you can write a cute little saying, good morning, good night, whatever you want to say to your grandchild or child. My penmanship is not the best, but you can write them a cute little message on here every day. How sweet is that? Or they could practice their writing and they could write you a little message. But that is really sweet. That's why I guess if we want to clip the pen back on up top, we can. That doesn't really look too bad. That doesn't look too bad hanging there. Or like I said, if you leave it open in the back, you could just attach it and hide it behind the fur. How sweet is this, you guys? I absolutely think this is adorable. And I think the kids would have a lot of fun even making a couple of these. You could have a little party. They could even make them for, let's see, what holidays are coming up. You know, they could make them for any holidays if they have any brothers or sisters, or for Grammy, Grandpa. So these are really, really sweet, liking this. Now, let's take another one and maybe make it a little bit more adult. What I'm going to do for this one is I took a piece of my brown faux fur, and just a reminder, always cut your fur on the back side with a straight blade. If you cut it on the back side, push down really hard and just cut it, pull it apart, you get to keep these nice wisps on the ends. This is from a bolt of fabric that I had cut, so I bought maybe a yard of this. So if you buy the yard, 2 yards, and you're gonna have to cut it yourself, always cut on the back flat side and use that straight blade. All right, this one I'm gonna put up a little bit higher, but I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start off by putting a line of hot glue right across the top of my fur, and then put it directly on the board to secure it. I'm just going to come around the back and continue to secure it right down the back with some hot glue. And like I said, you could finish it off completely if you're making these as a gift and you want it to have a little bit more of a finished off look, then by all means, carry your fur straight across the back. But this is a gift for me, so I'm not going to worry about having the back finished. I just wanted to save a little bit of fur. So for this gnome door hanger, I am taking my rope, nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and I am taking one of my wood beads that actually has a nice size hole right through it. And if I can get this wood rope, let's see, there's tape on one end. If I could get this through the bead, okay. So put your bead right onto the wood rope here. And I am going to just secure the rope with some hot glue on the back. Again, I always like to finish off the line here from where my bead or my fur meets my hat. I always like to have it finished off a little nicer. So I am going to move my wooden bead right over to the center before I put any more hot glue on, because that's going to be my nose. How cute is that? I'm loving it. Okay, I'm going to run a little bit more hot glue right across the top of the fur to secure this first piece of rope in place. Oh guys, I love it. That's so cute, really cute. And then what I am going to do is I am just going to continue wrapping my rope right around. Now I will have to secure this second row with some more hot glue. But after that, we shouldn't have to run hot glue on every Okay, now I am just going to start wrapping my rope. Now when I get to here, I am going to just secure it again with some hot glue. Okay, so now we're to a point where we can actually just start wrapping the handle. Guys, it fits perfectly. Perfectly. So let's secure the end of the rope down with some hot glue. Oh, I'm loving this one. I know I say that about all of them, but I love my nautical. I really do. I love my nautical themes. And to me, this is a nautical theme. I guess he could be farm style too with his little rope. But we're definitely gonna make him nautical because I have a cute little starfish I'm gonna attach to his hat. And you can attach anything you want. If you have some seashells, that would be really cute. Maybe I'll add a seashell or two after this video. But right now, I just have a starfish here, so I'm going with Isn't he really sweet and simple? And you know what, guys? I'm just realizing, if you don't want to make a gnome out of these these dry erase boards, if you don't want to make a gnome out of them, if you took 2 pieces of this nautical rope from the Dollar Tree and just wrapped the entire board in nautical rope, and then you could hot glue a anchor on it. You could hot glue anything on it. That would be a really cool door hanger if you don't want to make a gnome door hanger. See, we give you all kinds of options here at Gnome and Backyard. But for our purposes today, we made these absolutely adorable gnome door hangers that I really think the kids would enjoy making. So I hope you guys give it a try. Thank you so much for continuing to support Gnome and Backyard, and have a fantastic day.